Okay, so let's get right into it. Choosing a preschool, wow, it's definitely one of the biggest, most important decisions you'll make as a new parent. I mean, this is the place that's going to shape your child's first feelings about learning, their confidence, their sense of safety in the world. It's a huge deal, and it's totally okay to feel the pressure of that.
And this is the one question that echoes in every parent's mind. It's universal. You can do all the tours, read all the reviews online, but at the end of the day, it comes down to this. How do you just know? Well, that's what we're going to figure out together.
Because we're not going to just hand you a simple checklist. Instead, think of this as a new lens, a guide to help you see what really matters when you're on those school tours. This is all about spotting the kind of place where your child isn't just going to learn, but where they'll feel safe, respected, and genuinely excited to be.
First things first, the environment. The second you step through that door, you're getting a vibe, right? Your senses are picking up on everything. The key is knowing what to pay attention to and what all those little details are actually telling you. It's pretty simple. A peaceful space helps a child feel peaceful. It just does. So when you're in a classroom, look around. Is there good natural light pouring in? Are the colors on the walls soft and neutral, or are they kind of loud and chaotic? Take a peek at the shelves. Are they organized, or is there just stuff everywhere? Even watch the adults. A calm, orderly environment is absolutely crucial for a child to feel secure enough to focus and learn. And then, of course, you've got the non-negotiables, cleanliness and safety. And hey, don't feel weird about being nosy. A great school will be proud to show you everything. Check the bathrooms, look at the materials the kids are using. Notice the basic safety stuff, like covered outlets. These aren't small things. They show you how seriously the school takes your child's well-being. And this really gets to the heart of why all that stuff matters. There's a direct line between the physical room and a child's mind. Think about it. A messy, chaotic space is overwhelming, but a room that's organized and thoughtfully put together, that actually helps a child build their ability to concentrate. It gives them confidence. All right, so we've talked about the space. Now let's shift to what's easily the most important part of any school, the people. The way the adults and children interact, that's your biggest clue about the school's real day-to-day culture. So watch the teachers really closely. How do they talk to the kids? Do they get down on their level, eye to eye? Is their voice gentle? Do they seem patient? Are they using words like please and thank you? You have to remember, kids don't learn respect because someone tells them to be respectful. They learn it by seeing it modeled every single day. Now, shift your focus to the kids themselves. They are your most honest source of information, period. Do they look happy? Are they engaged in what they're doing, working with a real sense of purpose? Or are they just kind of bouncing off the walls? Happy, engaged kids, that is the #1 sign of a healthy, wonderful learning environment. And please, do not be shy about asking direct questions. Ask about their teacher training. What kind of ongoing development do they do? Ask them, hey, can you describe your approach to classroom management? Because let's be real, a beautiful building means absolutely nothing without incredible teachers. They are the heart and soul of a school. Which brings us right to our next big piece of the puzzle, the school's philosophy. This is where we go beyond just looking and listening and start asking those deeper questions that get to the core of what a school truly believes about children and learning. Okay, now this slide is really interesting because it kind of flips a common belief on its head. Most of us have been taught that a smaller teacher-to-student ratio is always, always better. But a Montessori approach, for example, sees it differently. The goal isn't for a child to be dependent on an adult. The goal is independence. It's about peer learning where older kids help younger kids, and they all learn to solve problems together in a community. So this right here, this is your power question. Asking this single question tells them you're thinking on a deeper level. It reveals so much about how they actually put their philosophy into action day to day. It's about raising a capable, confident kid, not just managing a classroom. When you boil it all down, what you're really looking for are the signs of a truly child-centered philosophy. That means they respect that every kid has their own unique pace. It means they're actively encouraging independence, supporting emotional growth, and building confidence through real, hands-on experiences. Kids just thrive when they aren't being rushed or compared to others. And of course, a great school knows that you, the parent, are their most important partner. So how do they talk to you? Do they have clear systems in place, like an app with daily photos and updates? Are the staff quick to respond? That clear, consistent communication is what builds trust between you and the school. Okay, you've looked at the environment, you've observed the people, and you've asked about the philosophy. You've done all your homework. Now comes the final and maybe the most important check of all. After all the thinking and analyzing, it's time to just feel. So take a moment, stand in the classroom, take a deep breath, and just ask your gut, does this place feel warm? What's the energy in here? And look at the teachers again. I mean, really look. Past the professional tour guide smiles, do they seem like genuinely caring people? Do you get a sense that they truly love what they do? Because it all comes down to this one single question. Can you picture your child, your funny, unique, wonderful child, feeling safe, feeling loved, and feeling truly happy right here in this space? You know, it's amazing how many parents say this exact same thing. After all the lists and the tours, there's a moment where it just clicks. It feels right. That's your intuition. That's your heart talking. And you should 100% trust that feeling. Because really, in the end, that's what you're doing. You're not just picking a school. You're choosing your child's second home. A place where, yeah, they'll learn letters and numbers, but more importantly, a place where they will feel deeply, completely, and unconditionally safe. And that feeling of safety, well, that's a foundation that will support them for the rest of their lives.